Have you ever wondered why certain things happen to you? Why some challenges seem to follow you everywhere you go? Why some feelings run deep in your soul? There are moments where we might feel like we're repeating the same mistakes over and over again. Relationships that mirror the same dynamics, fears that seem to come out of nowhere, or even health issues that seem to run in the family. In many traditions, it's believed that we carry not just the DNA of our ancestors, but also their emotional imprints, unhealed traumas, and belief systems. These unresolved experiences live in the family field or ancestral memory. Imagine it like an energetic library filled with stories, emotions, and even beliefs passed down through generations. It's like an invisible inheritance. But here's the intriguing part. When something is too painful for an ancestor to process, like grief, war trauma, betrayal, loss, shame, or poverty, the energy doesn't just disappear. It gets stored in the subconscious layers of the lineage, waiting to be uncovered. Later generations often unconsciously repeat these patterns, bringing that hidden pain into the light so it can finally be acknowledged, processed, and healed. Today, we're diving into this fascinating topic, exploring how your ancestors affect you spiritually, and why certain challenges seem to follow you across lifetimes. Join me on this journey of discovery as we uncover the secrets of ancestral influence and how it shapes our lives in profound ways. How it shows up in your life. Our spiritual and energetic makeup is intricately connected to our ancestors, whether we're aware of it or not. Ancestral energy can influence us in various aspects of our lives, sometimes presenting as challenges that we've got to understand better. Here are a few common ways ancestral energy might show up for you. Repeating relationship patterns. The relationships we form with others often reflect the dynamics present in our ancestral relationships. For instance, if our grandparents had a tumultuous marriage filled with constant arguments, we might unconsciously seek out partners who mirror that dynamic. Similarly, if our parents had a loving and supportive partnership, we might naturally gravitate towards relationships that mirror that loving energy. It's as though we're continuing the story of our family's love and relationships, either healing or repeating the patterns that have been handed down to us. Health issues. Our physical and emotional health can also be impacted by ancestral energy. Certain health conditions seem to run in families, not just due to genetic factors, but also because of the stress and experiences carried by our ancestors. For example, if your great-grandmother faced severe food scarcity during her lifetime, you might find yourself unconsciously manifesting blood sugar imbalances, cravings for sweets, or even weight fluctuations. Each generation carries the weight of their ancestors' experiences, and understanding these connections can lead to more intentional choices about our health and well-being. Fears and phobias. Many of our fears and phobias can be traced back to the survival instincts of our ancestors. If a great-grandfather endured a traumatic event involving water, such as a shipwreck, we might find ourselves developing a fear of water or swimming. Similarly, if our ancestors faced a period of intense hunger or famine, we might manifest a phobia related to food or eating. These fears often manifest in subtle ways, influencing our decisions and limiting our experiences. By recognizing the root of these fears, we can begin to heal them and break the cycle of fear in our family's story. Money and abundance struggles. Our relationship with money and abundance can also be influenced by our ancestors' experiences, particularly those related to scarcity, war, or loss of property. If our grandparents lived through a time of economic hardship, we might find ourselves unconsciously struggling with financial abundance, even when opportunities are present. Similarly, if our ancestors experienced war or displacement, we might carry a subconscious fear of loss or persecution that affects our sense of security and abundance. Overcoming these money blocks can lead to greater prosperity in our lives and the ability to break free from cycles of lack that have persisted for generations. What causes these problems? Understanding the root causes of these ancestral influences can help us navigate them more consciously. Here are some common reasons why ancestral problems may arise. Unresolved grief. Grief is a natural human emotion, but when it's not properly processed, it can linger in the family's energetic field. If our ancestors couldn't express their grief or bury it deep within themselves, we might feel a heavy sadness or numbness that we can't quite explain. This unresolved grief can manifest as depression, fatigue, or a lack of joy in our lives. Carrying this burden, we can find solace in rituals that honor our ancestors and allow space for the expression of grief, ultimately helping to release these heavy emotions. Suppressed emotions. Similar to grief, any strongly suppressed emotion, whether it's anger, shame, or guilt, can create imbalances in our energy. If our ancestors held back their true feelings for fear of societal judgment or family conflict, these emotions could get passed down to us. Suppressed anger might surface as passive aggression or low-grade irritability, while unexpressed guilt could manifest as self-blame or self-sabotage. Recognizing these patterns allows us to communicate our emotions more openly, fostering healthier relationships and emotional well-being for ourselves and future generations. Unfinished cycles. Life can sometimes be unpredictable, leaving us with unfinished business. If our ancestors experienced broken promises, sudden losses, betrayals, or other injustices without resolution, these cycles might continue to repeat in our lives. We might find ourselves in situations that echo those past experiences, perhaps with partners, friends, or even in professional settings. However, by becoming aware of these repeating patterns, we can consciously choose to break the cycle, honor our ancestors by resolving what they couldn't, and creating new, healthier narratives for ourselves and our descendants. Belief systems. Our ancestors didn't just pass down their traits and experiences, but also their beliefs and perceptions of the world. They might have held beliefs like money is dangerous, love always ends in pain, or don't speak your truth. These beliefs, while serving them in their time, can become limiting for us if we adopt them without conscious awareness. These beliefs can create self-fulfilling prophecies, shaping our experiences and keeping us stuck in cycles that don't serve our highest good. By recognizing and challenging these inherited beliefs, we can rewrite our own narratives and create new possibilities for ourselves and future generations. Energetic bonds. Lastly, we might unconsciously feel a strong bond or loyalty to our ancestors, whether we know it or not. This can lead us to experience their challenges as our own, as if we're continuing their story. For example, if our ancestors faced war, persecution, or poverty, we might find ourselves inexplicably drawn to helping those who are currently enduring similar hardships. While compassion is a beautiful quality, it's essential to recognize when it's coming from a place of ancestral loyalty rather than personal choice. By acknowledging this energetic connection, we can choose to honor our ancestors by working towards positive change in the world while also setting healthy boundaries for ourselves. Spiritual purpose. While ancestral influence can present challenges, it's essential to view them through a lens of spiritual purpose. You are the generation that has the ability to see, feel, and release what your ancestors couldn't. You have the opportunity to heal the wounds of the past and set future generations free. Your struggles are not a punishment, but an invitation to dive deeper into your spiritual growth. Healing your ancestral wounds allows you to break free from repeating the same mistakes over and over again. It enables you to forge a new path for yourself and future generations, creating a legacy of healing and wholeness. Embrace your struggles as opportunities for growth and transformation. Honor your ancestors by acknowledging their pain and working towards a better future. And most importantly, believe in your ability to heal. Within you lies the power to rewrite your family's story and create a brighter future for yourself and those who came before you. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Reach out to loved ones, healers, or spiritual guides for support and understanding. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that have been passed down and bring them into the light of consciousness. Through this process, you'll discover not only the strength within yourself, but also the strength that comes from breaking cycles and embracing your spiritual heritage. If you found this information helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who might also find value in it, and leave a comment below with your thoughts or any insights you'd like to share. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. If you need help, you can find me at Empower Soul Path.